Hi, I'm Zena the Counsellor, and I'm here today to talk to you and to take you through a really quick coping strategy to manage some of that anxiety that's building up in your day-to-day life. It happens to all of us. Anxiety is a natural phenomenon. We use it, in other words, it's our fight or flight mechanism. So it's about really controlling that. Our brain doesn't understand the difference between our bosses putting pressure on us. We feel anxiety because home life is really stressful. Our brain only thinks we're frightened. It's a perceived threat, a sense of threat. That's where anxiety comes from. So one way to manage anxiety is to notice those negative thought patterns. Anxiety can begin from one thought in the day and then can build and build and build. Our shoulders go up around our ears, we feel tense, we get shortness of breath, and then we start to build anxiety. And it can be really uncomfortable and really scary. So this is about checking and watching for those negative thoughts. If you look out for them, if you start to notice your own thought pattern, in other words, habits of mind, we call them, if those habits of mind are becoming really overwhelming, then it's only you're the only one that can change that, and you're the only one that's doing that to yourself. So keep an eye out. I recommend, if your anxiety is really high, you check them 15 minutes a day. Every 15 minutes, notice what your thought processes are. Watch if you're stacking up. This happened, that happened, this is going to happen, and also if you're fortune telling ahead, and if I do this bad thing will happen, and watch how your shoulders and your body is reacting, because that will be reacting to the anxiety that's going on in your head, because thoughts create feelings and create behavior. So maybe we're thinking, this is going to happen, I'm going to have a bad day, I feel really negative, I don't want to go into work, and then the result of that is I phone in sick. And then we build more anxiety as we're off sick. So this is about watching for those negative thoughts. Once you notice that you're having those negative thoughts, you can dispute them. Why am I feeling like that? Is that real? Am I magnifying negative comments and minimizing positive comments in my life? That's something we quite often do. Some of us do that some of the time, but some people are doing that all of the time, and that's where anxiety can really get a grip on us. So this is about really looking at what our thought process is. We have to make sure that we're not giving ourselves anxiety. So I want you tomorrow, a simple exercise, every 15 minutes or half an hour, check in with your own brain. Make sure that you're not on a negative thought pattern. Dispute it if you are. Distract yourself if you are from that negative thought pattern. You can use lots of tools, like I'll teach you further on as we go through the videos, but you can use one of 5 things. So the first thing I'll teach you is you can use naming things around the room or around the place where you are to distract you from those negative thoughts, because our brain can't think about 2 things at the same time. So if it's going into, I feel nervous, this is going to happen, something bad's going to happen, start naming things: chair, table, kitchen, microwave, floor, anything that you can think of around your room to distract your brain from going off onto that negative thought processes will lower your anxiety and center you back and ground you back into the moment. It's about looking at your own thoughts. Essentially, anxiety is your brain going into fight or flight because it has a sense of perceived threat. I hope that makes sense. Any questions, pop them down here. Thank you very much.